We're just going right into it. I'm not gonna do the suspense, okay? I'm just gonna tell you right away. My husband got laid off this week. And guess what? We're going all in, baby. We're going 100% all in on being resellers. I'm so scared, but I'm so excited. Like, we manifested way too hard. My husband and I have been literally making jokes nonstop. Not even jokes. We've been trying to create our future for the last, I don't know, year. He would say, maybe I'll get laid off and then we'll go full time. And well, yep, that happened. So here we are. We are going full time and we're freaking excited. We're beyond excited. This video is going to be like a little bit of compilation, right? Like you just got the hard truth. I'm going to talk about kind of what happened. I'm going to sum that up real nice, like into a cute little package. Then I'm going to talk about our decision and where our brains were with making the decision to go full on with everything. Then I'm going to kind of give you an idea of what our game plan is, what our idea is, and as a whole, which is kind of the whole point of this. I know they say a lot of times, like, you should hold everything really close to your chest. Kind of the whole point of this YouTube channel is for you guys to kind of come along with me for the ride and see my mistakes. Hey, I did this wrong, and the reason I did this wrong is because of this, and this is what I'm going to do to change that going forward. That's my purpose in life, I believe, is letting you guys just kind of come with me for my failures. I like that. I enjoy you seeing me mess up. That's just cool. Like, this is raw. There's a lot of ego that can get attached to losing a job, especially being laid off. I've had my job dissolved 2 times, and it literally was for the same company, which is crazy. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, okay? I was like, damn, dude. You do this to me twice? You do it to me twice, dude? Homie, you do it to me 2 times? Uno, dos? Either way, back to the whole thing. It sucks, right? There's that ego attached to it. And that's kind of what we've been dealing with this week, is just like the realization of not working for corporate America. He had a very good job and he made very good money. And I do reselling and I replaced my job from when I was doing it. But my job is good on the average for Americans, not compared to his job, though. I made pebbles compared to his boulders. And yeah, so that's the scary part. I think that's the fear that we have. We have had a very comfortable, cozy life, getting anything and everything that we want if we want it. So we actually had this like plan of action of becoming debt-free and buying a house. About a year ago, we were officially debt-free. No debt, paid everything off. And then this last year, we've just been saving all of our pennies. So we have a pretty good little chunk of change left where we don't have to have any worries at all for a few months. And that kind of played a role into this decision that we had of going full time. Being a reseller and doing this and going to garage sales and communicating with people and just the relationships that are out there and business and just all of these things, we love it. We thrive on it. Like, it feels really good to our soul to be doing this. And I love being creative when it comes to like YouTube and people and communicating. So this is amazing. So just everything is just kind of just like putting itself together in this little like thing, and it's, hey, you should do this. And we're like, okay, let's do it. The moment that it happened, my husband and I were actually sitting at the kitchen table and he was like, oh yeah, I got a message from my boss this morning saying that I have a meeting at 10:30. And I was like, crazy. And he was like, yeah, maybe they're gonna let me go. We can go full time on reselling. Manifested too hard over the last year of saying that a lot. And yeah, that's exactly what happened. I could hear it from the staircase because I'm a little sneaky and I wanted to hear what was going on. And yeah, as soon as it happened, I was like, okay, this could go 2 ways. He could be super pumped or terrified. Either way, both of those emotions were going to happen. I know that. And he got off the phone call and he came down the stairs with a massive smile on his face. And he said, we're going full time. We're very blessed that we were able to have that emotion in that moment, because I know most people are terrified. Like I said, I was laid off twice. Both of those times I was terrified. Like, I was just like crying and sobbing like a baby for days on end, and I felt hopeless because my ego was attached to that career and that job title. One of them was like a marketing director. It was my first marketing job and I was doing amazing and I was getting more and more things put on my plate, and then they dissolved my position. So it was like, and the other one, I was in finance and it was like, oh my gosh, I'm a fancy pants, right? And then they dissolved that position and it was like, that's me being stabbed, by the way. Like, it was really hard in that moment to know exactly how he was going to feel. Was he going to be upset? Was he going to be excited? I didn't know because over the last couple of years, he's been coming along for the ride, baby. We've been doing this reselling thing together and it's been so exciting and so exhilarating. And we've just been loving every moment of it. He's had to put all of his time into his job because it was a very demanding position. So the relief that you could see in his eyes and on his face of just, I get to do what I want. And we're blessed beyond belief that this opportunity has just come to us. And it's kind of been forced in our face a little bit. Like we've been working at it behind the scenes. We've been making it into a company and doing all this stuff. But the universe was just like, here you go, baby. You've been manifesting it. Enjoy it. Soak yourself in it. If it was lotion, lather. Lather yourself with the universal juices of your new reality. Yeah, so that kind of happened. So yeah, I went through all the emotions, right? Like shock, fear, relief, like I said, that feeling of just, I don't have to do any of that corporate BS anymore. I don't got to listen to it anymore, which is fine. That's my duty as a wife. We always talked about going full time and we've been preparing for that little by little. He had that big job, so it was mostly me doing it while becoming a new mom. You guys always see she's on my back. And then came the decision of, okay, we're going all in. This is scary. But to us, there's no other option. We are blessed with the fact that we've been saving our money. And yes, that money was supposed to go towards a house, but we're very blessed with this amazing townhouse. It doesn't have a lot of room that we would like, especially the fact that we're going to be growing very quickly. That's going to be a little bit of a hurdle. But hopefully, as we grow the business, we grow the bank account. And then comes the house with the big old pole barn so we can continue to grow beyond what we imagine currently. There really was no decision in it. We just knew. We had this like drawing force that was pulling us towards this new life, this new opportunity, this new world that we are about to experience. And for some, that's not an option because of finances and all that sort of stuff. Look, we were spending money hand over foot, dude. A disgusting amount of money on food. Like a disturbing amount on eating out and just like enjoying life fully. If I wanted to go do something, I would go do it. If I wanted to buy something, I would buy it. And I was still pretty frugal about stuff. I don't like having too much crap in my house. So it's not like I was spending it on like a cheap crap. But if I wanted like this camera, oh, DJ Osmo Pocket, whatever, $500, boom, take it. Oh, I want a new ring light. I want a new GoPro. Okay, here's my money. Here's my credit card. Take it. I say take my credit card, but I paid off my credit card every single month, right? We have zero debt. I believe in being debt free. Please pay off all your debt. That stuff is crippling, bro. You gotta get it gone. I used to be in so much debt that I just cried all the time. And now I'm debt free and I feel like a free bird. I feel like Leonard Skinner is just like playing in my background all the time. I feel like a bald eagle is just soaring over me being debt free. Anyway, back to the whole thing. But yeah, there was no option. That was it. We were all in. We're like, let's dive in. Let's go let's jump off the dock, belly slap right onto the water and just sink on in, baby, because we're all in. All right. And yeah, here we are. We're rocking and rolling. We are so freaked out just because the fact of, I don't know how to describe it. We're scared. We're very scared. If you're not scared, if you're not like, oh my God, what if all this fails, blah, 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 then you're not a human being. Then you're probably a psychopath if you don't have any emotions. You gotta be scared. You're a human. That's good. Are we perfectly where we need to be in our track record? No. Do I recommend this for everybody? No. No, I do not. Everyone's situation is different. Do I believe in us? 10,000% I believe in us. Do I know we have the ability and knowledge and savviness behind us to be able to do this? 100%. We've been in corporate America and understanding how things work, and we're salespeople, and we have everything that we need to do to back us up and strategy, and we have each other, right? We have teamwork that a lot of people don't have. So there's a lot of layers that we have that others might not have, and I want you to understand I'm not recommending that you go full in, okay? This is just my journey, and I want to bring you along for the ride so you can see the trials and tribulations, the positives and the negatives, the oh my God, what did we do? And the, oh my goodness, is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I want you to see all of it. I want you to see reality. I'm not going to be like, look at this thing that I got on the internet and I can flip it for this much. No, I'm going to be like, I shouldn't have bought that. And this is the reason I shouldn't have bought that. I'm not going to buy that. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay. A lot of people don't put this kind of crap out on the internet. They want everything to look perfect and wonderful and amazing. And that's not reality. That's not truth. That's not who I am. And I'm a firm believer in just putting out what it is that's actually happening. And if it's reciprocated, beautiful. If it's not, then it's me. And I will never on this channel do the things that you want, if that makes sense, and in the most beautiful way, not in a negative way. I want you to authentically get me. And it's like family, right? Sometimes people in your family suck, but you love them. Sometimes some of my videos are going to suck, but I hope you love me. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. Dude, I ramble. I ramble so much. It's my brain. You're along for the ride of what's going on in this little cupcake. Yeah, what's the game plan? What are we going to do? I have no idea. We're just going to go buy stuff and put it on. No, I'm just kidding. Here, our game plan is literally to continue on the way that we've been doing things when it comes to eBay. So eBay is right now our baseline. We know that we make enough to be able to pay, for the most part, our basic bills just on that. No extra fluffy fun stuff, but that's okay. We are everything sellers. I know it seems like I'm just a clothing seller, but we're not. We sell everything. And just this last week, since we've been rocking and rolling, we've made hundreds of dollars on stuff that we've found and sold this week. My husband's very good at picking. He is a fantastic picker, splendid picker. So I'm actually going to make an extra channel where it's just going to be picking. This channel is just me blabbing on and talking about improvement and motivation and life, and hopefully just, it's like a podcast of me mumbling on about things that, and then hopefully you learn from those things. That man does not do that. He's a warrior. He's more of he's stoic. He's one of those kind, he's in the background just like analyzing everything and taking it in and then processing it. And I'm blabbling on and not paying attention to a damn thing. Together we are one. And it works. So yeah, I'm gonna probably just make up a little channel for him. It'd be called like Midnight Modern Picker or something like that. What do? You just add picker to the end of it. So yeah, so that'll be its own thing. I'll have the link below just so you can see it. Should have a video up in the next couple days. He's out crushing it. I'm so excited to even be bringing you more content. I'm gonna be pushing out more on this. He's gonna be pushing out more on that. But yeah, I guess that kind of goes into the whole game plan thing, right? Like I said, eBay is gonna be our basic. He's gonna be doing the eBays. He's gonna be listing, posting, doing all that stuff, taking that off my plate. I'm going all in on Whatnot, baby. I am. I have a personality for it, and I'm gonna flaunt it. Am I terrified? No. I'm not scared at all. I did a show. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. I realized I had bad eyeballs. I couldn't see anything on the screen. So if someone bought something from me and I didn't say thank you, I apologize. I couldn't see your name unless I was like this into the camera, and that's not cute. No one wants to see that. No one wants to see my mustache. But anyway, enough about my stash. Like I said, I'm one of those people that goes through something and then I see, okay, this works, this doesn't work. Let's change this process. So I actually have some clips that I've been taking, and those clips are going to be edited into a little thing about my quick little adventure with Whatnot and what remains of the videos, because I lost a bunch of videos. I spent hours working on a process video. I filmed everything. I put the card onto the computer. I saw it transfer and went to go put it into my thing, and all of them were bad. All of them. So sorry guys, my process that I had previously for photos and stuff is gone. It is gone. And the process has changed. This used to be a flat lay photo booth, and now it is my Whatnot setup. You know what? I'll figure out something. I'll wing it later. Bring you guys along for the ride. We're setting up the new station down in the basement, so when that's all set up, I will show you what our new process is and discuss things that worked in previous and don't work now. I'm super off base again. But yeah, strategy. He's going to be rocking and rolling on the eBay. I'm going to be rocking and rolling on the Whatnot. I'm going to be doing the tubes for you guys. We're going to be doing the tubes for picking because it's fun, baby. And that man loves garage sales, and I know you guys love watching it. So it's going to be awesome. So I'm going to be editing and doing all that stuff. So we have so much opportunity out there. And we live in a very wonderful area with wonderful people. The universe is just full of the opportunity for success. Success is in such abundance. There's so much of it. No matter where you are, people can say, I'm in a small town, yada, yada. Guess where we get most of our grails? Small itty bitty towns. That we're from small towns. We know that when we go up there, we're going to find $100 bills at all the garage sales for the most part. It's all about manifesting it and imagining it and just asking it to come to you and just knowing that it's going to be there. Sure, there's going to be days that suck, but most of them don't. And it's all about making what is in front of you work. If you watch any of these other YouTubers, if you watch them, the things that they find are not going to be the things that you find. You have to find what is in your area and make that thing work for you. I just got so much to say. I just have so much to tell you. That's the basics of it. I can go into so many dirty details, but I'm not going to because I don't know them. This week has been us going out to a bunch of rummage sales, a bunch of garage sales, getting our system moving, going through processes. We cleaned out our basement again. We set up our whatnot spot. There's just so much stuff happening right now that I can't really tell you a specific plan and how we're going to do things because we don't know yet. That's what this last week has been. I'm a firm believer in you have to slow down, look at the big picture before you speed up, right? You have to become really good at a process and a certain way of doing things and do it consistently in a very efficient manner, slowly. And then the more that you do that, the faster you become. So that's what we're doing right now. We're slowing down, looking for bottlenecks, looking for things that are going to cause us some sort of grief in the long run. And we are cutting them off, doing a little bottleneck circumcision. But yeah, it's not just a dream anymore. It's a business. Like, we're not dreaming, baby. We manifested so hard. We've been asking for this. I've been writing it in my little journal, okay? Yes, I do that. I believe in that. I believe that if you say it, if you think it, if you believe it, if you write it down, that thing comes true. Sometimes it comes to you in a very aggressive manner. Like, the universe is not nice. It is not nice to you, but it is going to send you on the path in which you think and believe you have the ability for. My life has done nothing but get better since I've started believing this, and it takes time. Not very long ago, it was like a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, I was in my car and I was like, all right, universe, I'm ready. I'm ready for the next chapter. I'm starting to get a little stagnant with this. I need something to spice it up. I'm ready for the hard. I asked for the hard. This is hard, but that's cool. I know that we're on our next path and things are about to get friggin' awesome. And you guys are along for the whole entire ride of all of it. Like, I just started this thinking that it was just gonna be like a fun little side thing. No, I had a video blow up. That was dope. That was cool. I'm already like monetized. Amazing. What a blessing. And now we're going full time as a family. What the heck, dude? I say all the time, I am a vessel for the universe to use me and just show me what is possible. And that is exactly what is happening here. Use my meat puppet like a marionette and show me all the wonderful, amazing things that are possible, even if they're hard. I like the hard. I like the things that can throw somebody so off that they're like, their whole life is ruined from it. I want that, but I want to learn from it. Anytime something bad happens, I'm excited. My car, I just bought it. I had it for 2 weeks and both turbos blew, the manifold. When that happened, when the car was blowing white smoke, I wasn't mad. I didn't even have the smallest amount of stress. I just went, there's a reason for it. And I drove it to the dealership. And that next day I had a beautiful walk for hours up to go to the store because I didn't have a car, but I just needed to go to the store. So we walked for hours to do it and it was beautiful. It was amazing. Like, everything happens specifically for a reason. And if you believe that and anything negative that happens to you, you see the beauty and the positivity, even if you can't see it in that moment, you know it is coming. Dude, life is limitless. Limitless. The universe kicks you out of your comfort zone for a reason. If you're in your comfort zone all the time, you're depressed. If you're depressed, do something hard. Because guess what? You can be sad, but you can feel accomplished. And the more that you do that over and over again, you realize that is the purpose of all of this. And this is hard. This is very hard. This is going to be really hard. We have a lot of money to make up because we like things. I like the finer things in life, okay? I like to eat steak every night. You choose your hard. At the end, you always choose your hard. We are choosing this as our hard. And What's our fallback? The normal? Like, we can both go find jobs tomorrow. We don't burn bridges. We create bridges, but we don't want that. I want to be able to go for a walk anytime. I don't want somebody to be like, sorry, you can't move because I need to go take my lunch break. That is the worst for me. I don't know why. Having to sit inside if I don't want to sit inside. Don't tell me if I need to sit inside. I don't want to. I want to go for a walk. That is the beauty of this. At any given time, we are the creators of our own reality. We can do anything that we want. We can do it anywhere that we want. At any second, we can go, hey, let's go take this to Florida. Hey, I've never been to California. Let's go thrift in California and write it off as an expense. Because it would be. What an amazing opportunity. But yeah, life just got hard. It just got real. And I am excited for it. I am so excited for it. I believe every human being has a finite number of heartbeats. And I do not intend to waste any of mine. That was said by Neil Armstrong, but it could have been said by me because of the fact that is so true. Life is too short, my friends, and I'm about to get freaking weird with the heartbeats that I got left. And it's going to be wild, and you are coming along for the ride. So let's get jiggy with it. Na, 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 na. Go like my husband's picking channel. It's down at the bottom. It's going to be fun. It's going to be weird. It's going to be crazy. We're going to have a lot of good times. We're going to find a lot of cool stuff. We're going to flip it on the internet. And yeah, I'm going to chitter chatter away on whatnot and stuff. And yeah, I don't know what the universe, I don't know what's coming. I have no idea. And that's awesome. I have no idea what's coming for us. Absolutely no idea. I can't tell you what the next episode's going to be because everything just got flipped right upside down. I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. All I do know is I'm going to be putting some wonderful things in action, and those things are going to make themselves seen or not if the universe does not believe that those are the things that I should be doing. I don't know. But all I know is I'm going to make sure that I keep documenting this crazy world that we are creating. And thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. Continuously improve. Be better, do better, and I will talk to you very soon. I love you. Bye-bye.